Om Shanti. Can you hear me, Mata?
Shanti, yes, I can hear you very well.
Lovely, lovely. So, let's start the session. Come to sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. On your shoulder. Now bring the awareness towards the natural breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale from the belly. Now inhale for 3 times Om along with Shanti. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmth. Feel gently. Open up your eyes. Om Shanti. So now we're gonna, in previous session, we discuss about the mithahara, that the solution, how by going for it of eating, we can very much control and we can prevent many diseases. So
Your voice is breaking. We can't hear you.
Okay. One second. You can hear me now clearly? Can you hear me?
Yes, much better.
Okay. So it's not working. I will not remove it. So yeah. In mithahara, we're gonna talk about how to eat and the posture of eating. I've shown you. So I hope you started implementing those posture in order to bring the balance in three dosha and chewing the food properly. So I have bring the glass of milk also in order to show you that how to take the liquid. The food you have to take to make it liquid in your like it have to be chewed properly and keep chewing until unless it's become liquid and then gulping it. But what we're gonna do with the drinks, okay, drinks. So there's a water, there's a milk, there's a buttermilk, and there's a plenty of drinks you are taking it, coffee, tea, herbal tea, other beverages, how you can take it. So same liquid would be becoming the solid. So I'm just show you that how you're gonna take. You have to take the small sip, very tiny little sip, and then keep in your mouth and just enjoy the taste of the beverages, liquid beverages also. And then later on gallop it. It's not like it's liquid, so you have to take gallop it. It has to be, you know, uh, the liquid should be mixed with your saliva. So I'm gonna show you how same things happen with the water. Same way you're gonna take the other beverages. So I have taken the milk here, and milk you have to sip like so as slow as you can go and take your drink beverages and make sure don't use the straw. Okay, don't use the straw. Through the straw you're gonna gallop more air. So you can take directly from the glass, don't use the straw. And rotate in your mouth. Okay, rotate in your mouth so saliva get gonna mix with the beverages and then gulp. Okay, so this is the way to take any liquid. Solid, you have to chew properly, make it liquid. Liquid, again, it's not you have to gulp it quickly. No, take time. Sitting position, same way, you have to drink anything. But cold beverages should be completely boycott because anything which is too cold, it's gonna disturb your digestive system. So ice drinks or any drinks, whatever you're taking, remove the ice from that and you can still enjoy. Hot beverages is good, like herbal tea, not this tea which is coming into the packet, the green tea. Green tea and other beverages you can take once in a while. But herbal teas daily, 3 times, 4 times, ginger tea or these kind of tea means herbal, just leave all those things, okay? It's not, you should adding the tea leaves or something. Um, Once in a while, whenever you get cold and cough or winter, during the winter, coffee and tea beverages can be taken. But herbal drinks you can take like on the room temperature also, and you can make the warm temperature also, like lukewarm or the hot, whatever way you want it to take. So same way you have to take it. So this is the all about how to take and position, same position, sitting, not standing, not running, not walking, not even driving the car or anything. Even drinks should be take with the conscious mind. Okay, so body gonna absorb the molecules of the liquid. If you just directly gonna take it and gulp it, it gonna give the more pressure to your kidney, and then you get the frequently you are going for the pee, right? So in order to avoid these things, you have to pay attention towards your drinks. Okay, now come to the next rules of the mithahara. Portion of the food. Okay, so portion of the food. How much portion? How much food should be taken? So you can kindly draw this circle. Write it down the topic portion of the food. It's circle. Sorry, cannot look like a circle. Yeah, it is a circle. So divide it into like this. Okay. So this is a 50%. This is 25, 25. Okay. So draw a circle and portion of the food we're going to talk about it. So this is portion for food. This is for water. Okay, this is for water. So this is a portion of the bhogi. Okay. Bhogi means a person who is want to get health and fitness and want to enjoy the life. The bhogi, so general portion is general. Yogi portion is little bit different. Okay, they have they eat very less. Just draw it and let me know. So now this portion is talking about the general diet of the normal human being. All the personality, either is mixed combination personality or the dominant personality, doesn't matter. They should follow this ideal, portion. This is where the food, whenever you get hungry, like everybody's have their own appetite. So we cannot talk about it, okay, 2 chapati or 2 bread of loaf one should take in, or 1 rice of bowl, or one bowl of the curry should be given to them, 1 plate of salad. No, everybody according to their occupation, according to their appetite, according to their lifestyle, one should give the diet ratio. Okay, so for example, this ratio would be fit to everyone. So whatever appetite they are having it, make it half. So whatever appetite they're having, like like wrestler has 10 bread of loaf, or 10 bread, or 10 chapatis, or 5 bowl of the rice, or eggs, or non-veg, or other things. So he has to take the half thing. A person who is like professor, or a normal person who is doing the desk job, they might have the 2 chapati or the 1 bowl of the rice. So make it half of that. So instead of taking 2 chapati or 3 chapati, they have to take it 1.5 chapati. If they have 2 chapati appetite, they have to make it half, 1. Okay, and then same with the rice, same with the curry, everything would become 50%. So food would be 50%. 50%. So this circle is basically is like your belly. It's your stomach. Your stomach, 50% for the food would be there. Then 25% you are leaving for the water and 25% for the air. So after having your meal, water should be taken after 1 hour or before 1 hour. There's a rules and regulation of the water. So water cannot be, or any liquid beverages cannot be go along with your meal. People in today, many people, they having the pizza, pasta, or they take the cold drinks, cold beverages. It's very dangerous. They're killing themselves actually. It's become the poison in the belly. So don't mix the cold and hot beverages together. It's better if you're taking the cold beverages, just take the cold one, okay? And don't mix with the hot food. So hot beverages, hot food, hot meal, if you're taking it, don't take any liquid. So these general rules you have to follow it. So water or any liquid should be taken before 1 hour and after 1 hour of your meal, minimum. Okay. And then air, 25%. It means not full belly you're gonna drink the water. 25% only you have to drink of your thirst, and then 25% you have to leave for the air movement. That's how you're gonna bring the balance to your Agni. So some Agni basically imbalance most of the time because of your eating um, habits. So if you're eating in the like full belly, we are eating now today. How we gonna eat? We eat like removing our unlock. We are lower and we remove these things, laying back, and then we are eating. I told you moving forward, so your stomach would be pressed. So that's how you eat automatically less. So this is the portion, general portion. Every, no matter what kind of personality you are, this should be followed in order to balance the Agni. Okay, and this is the bhogi diet. It means it's bring the health to your body and bring the and bringing the balance in your Jyotiragni. So water rule, and what kind of beverages go with your diet. So buttermilk, if you heard about buttermilk, and herbal drinks can go with your meal. Hot meal, hot beverages can go with like ginger, lemon, honey. You can immediately take, if you really want to take any drinks, so ginger, lemon, honey, water can be taken before, immediately when you are having your meal, or in between your meal, or after immediately finishing your meal. All the herbal drinks can be taken, hot drinks, not cold. Any cold drinks, any kind of cold beverages doesn't go with your meal. Okay, hot beverages, yes, but these kind, buttermilk, in milk, buttermilk only, and the herbal drinks can be taken with your meal if you have the habit of sipping any liquid with your meal. So these general rules one has to, in order to bring the balance in their stomach. So this much you understood?
Yes.
Okay, now come to the other part. So this is the portion of the diet and bhogi portion. The portion of the yogi, basically understand, we only eating the 75, we eat 100% and only 25% our body is absorbing, 75% our body is removing, making, converting into the waste, because we are consciously not eating. So consciously if you're eating, you convert this ratio. Now 75% your body gonna absorb the nutrition from the food, and 25% it generate the waste. That is the yogi one. So yogi portion is like they eat very less. One time meal they have only, which fit in your belly. So I'll show you. So this is your belly. Okay, this much. So whatever fit in this, that is the yogi gonna eat. Okay, belly is like this. To Anjan. So this is your belly. Uh, and then whatever fit in this, like one apple, one banana, the yogi just eat one time because they're mostly into the meditation, and in the meditation, fasting and less diet. Only they they're not having the lust, hunger for the food. We have the lust. Our body doesn't require these varieties of the food, whatever we are having now. We just want simple food like porridge or these things. Our body gonna survive it. But we are having so many things, supplements, big market is going on, but still we have the deficiency. Why? Because our body is not absorbing right? We are converting into the. But yogi eat this much, not variety of the food he is eating, but still not have any deficiency because he's consciously aware of his food, whatever he's eating. So he absorb all the nutrition from that thing, and that's how eating less, very less, one time, and um, he's not even taking any kind of supplement, and he's completely fit and healthy because rest of the thing would be covered by practicing the yoga and practicing the meditation. So this is the yogi diet. Okay, rogi diet. Rogi, a person who is sick, he just eat the tamasic food. We don't need to talk about all the packets, garbage foods they are gonna eat. Even in the philosophy class, you did tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic food, right? You did these things. So, or not. So your ma'am, your teacher will be covering up. So you can feel like tamasic food, whatever comes in the packet, that is the tamasic, and that's the food of the rogi. Okay, that is the food of the rogi. Whatever come in the packet. So right now, today, we all are eating the tamasic food. Nothing is fresh is available in the market. So this is the scenario of today. That's why we have many sickness because pran vayu is not there. They remove the air from the packet, and that's why it's in order to preserve the food for long period of time. But actually, that food become dead. So that food, if you're giving to your body, it become tamasic. That is a tamasic food, and it gonna give you many problems. So try to take the fresh food, vegetables, whatever is available around you, which is growing around you. No matter one or two or three things available, that's sufficient. And consciously aware of your whatever you're giving to your system. Okay, consciously take it. So many problems you can avoid just by adopting it. Now organic option you have, you can grow your own vegetables, your own fruits, one or two, that is also sufficient. Try to go back to your traditional values, agricultural land, and at least arrange your water, arrange your food, arrange your air, at least, because these three are the basic things for future generation. You are not giving to yourself, but you are giving to your children also these things. You have to impart these things to them also, because these are the three most important basic things which the life can sustain, life can develop. You can survive with these things, right? With the technology, without the technology, still you can survive. But without proper food, without quality air, without the purity of the water, you cannot survive. So these things, so invest your money in these three things. This is my suggestion. So try to go back to the traditional roots where people are growing their own vegetables, growing their fruits, even planning, using the natural water, pure water, and they're maintaining those things. So in order to not polluting the water, so those things you have to take care and maintaining the purity of the air. This is the basic things which human being, and not human being, all the species of this planet is required. So now move to the further aspect of general rules of the Ayurveda. If you correct these things, automatically the three dosha come into the balance state. Now, after the portion of the food, we're going to talk about under which utensil the food should be prepared and how to prepare the food. Okay, how to prepare the food and which utensil one should prepare the food. So, if I'll show you. So, best is the utensil. The best utensil is the mud, clay one, clay pot. So clay pot utensil is the, I'll show you the pictures so you can idea about it, how they are look like. Ancient time people are using these utensils for cooking. And even when I went to Morocco, the people, in Morocco, they use the traditional way of cooking. They use these clay pots to prepare the food. When you're preparing the food in this clay pot, you preserving the 100% nutrition. And if you're preserving the 100% nutrition, and food become very tasty also. Mostly all the culture, they used to use the clay pots. So if you don't get the clay pots, use the iron pots. Okay, iron pots. IRON, second level iron pots. So iron utensil you can use. How the iron utensil look like? Show you. Casting iron is also available. That's also you can utilize it. The second, people those who are having the iron deficiency, they can use the iron pot. Second best utensil, and eat in these utensils also. Okay, cook it and eat it, but don't store the food in this. For storing the food, you can use the clay pot, but yes, freshly cooked food immediately you have to eat it. Don't keep more than 2 or 3 hours, especially the fridge food. Don't store into the food into your fridge, especially cooked one. Okay, so these utensils are the best utensils for cooking, and it add on the iron in your diet when you're cooking in these iron pot. And iron deficiency, especially the pregnant women, they have to prepare the food and immediately eat in this. If they want to store, you can use the glassware or the stainless steelware, or you can use the clay pot. And even if you don't get iron utensil at your home, use the stainless steel, the last, or the petal utensil. I'll show you the picture of petal. For cooking and for eating, we used to use this. For drinking, we use the brass, right? I'll tell you when to eat the brass. So this is in ancient time people used to use. For petal, petal is It's basically made of the zinc and the brass. So it's called bronze. I don't know bronze, so bronze utensil you can use for cooking also. Okay, so these are the top 3 utensil material where you have to cook the food. Without, if you're not using these utensils, you can use last stainless steel, the good quality of the stainless steel. But make sure beside these plastic, no, doesn't matter, BPA free or any other Tupperware or the non-stick ware, cooker, you shouldn't be completely boycott. Throw it out from you. You shouldn't be using these, especially the cooker, aluminum ware, non-stick ware, the plastic cooking ware. You shouldn't be using, okay, because they react immediately with the heat. Doesn't matter they react slow or the fast. They have tendency to react with the heat and then it mix with your food. If iron also react with the heat, but iron your body so iron deficiency, you require the iron, you require the brass in your body, you require the bronze in your body. So these utensil, if mix, these material even mix in your food, that's okay because your body gonna absorb things. It's a nutrition, it increase the nutrition value of the food. Okay, so you should cook in these material. Okay, the utensil which is made of these material. So now next, cooker completely avoid. Any kind of cooker shouldn't be used for cooking. I know now you're gonna ask how you're gonna prepare the pulses and other things. You you can use the handi, the pot, and even Swami Vagbharji explained the food which you are cooking, it should be come in the contact with the heat, the sunlight and the air. So it means openly. Half lid should be closed. Food always prepared with the half lid open, not completely covering up. Okay, make sure you do these things whenever you are cooking the food. That gonna increase the prana vayu, the energy of the food and nutrition value in the food. So this is the way of cooking. Now next most important, love. Without love, you cannot cook the food. You have to put this important ingredients in your cooking. Always prepare and cook the food with lots of love and affection. That's why when you go to the temple and the church and any places and they cook something, it's very delicious. And the food of your mom, when your mom cooking for you, lots of love come, no, and food become delicious. Same material, and your appetite is full, right? Your appetite would be gonna pacify. So whenever you go into the party, your belly remain, you feel like you're still hungry because there's no love. But when you come to home and just you have a chapati, one thing only, you feel like, oh my, you feel like, okay, now I'm relaxed, now I'm pacified, your hunger pacified immediately. So these things you have to follow when you are these things you have to follow when you are cooking. So pay attention. If you get angry, depression, anxiety, or you are disturbed, don't touch the food. Okay, don't touch the water and the food, and don't enter into the kitchen. Don't try to cook or don't even try to eat. Don't eat in that time because that time food would not be gonna digest and it converted into the ama, and then ama gonna give many problems. Choose the fasting method. Go for the fasting. Once you relax, you calm, then again start your cooking, or you can eat. Okay, because once your body energy is changed, and the moment you touch water or anything which you're gonna take and which you are giving to somebody, you transfer your anger, frustration, depression, anxiety to the some other people. That's why some people, they don't know what happened immediately, and because the mood of the chef and the cook is not good, and immediately the couples, they're enjoying the good meal in the restaurant, and they end up with the fighting. They don't know what happened. They are happy, they are marrying about the things, they are praising about each other quality, and suddenly they end up with the fighting. Why? Because the food, whatever they are eating, it's have the energy of the anxiety, frustration, depression, which chef, the cooking, who is cooking their food, is going through. So it's very much important, pay attention towards these things also. Okay. Now, so this is the way of cooking the meal. So cooker, completely avoid what air. When you're cooking, the sunlight should be there, and the air, there should be the ventilation. Okay, with the open lid you have to prepare. Don't use rest of the utensil, it's make the poison, you get the cancer, tuberculosis, because wrong utensil we are using for cooking the food. So whatever you can bring the change into your kitchen, I know it's very biggest step, because I literally fight with my mom to change her kitchen, to bring these things at my home. So I know when you're gonna tell your mom or at mother-in-law or some other people, they're gonna react with it. But you have to do, because you have to invest in these things in order to bring the health to your family and bring the health to yourself. Okay, so any doubt here?
No doubt.
Okay, so let's end the session here with the one time Om and Shanti. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Relax and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Now inhale for the Om. Shanti. 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 Join your both palms. Wrap your palms. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Feel slowly by blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So Om Shanti, keep practicing. Meet you at meditation class. Bye-bye. Take care. And do these things, start implementing immediately. So any difficulty when you are implementing these things, I'm here to guide you. So bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.